testing, if the patient is grounded, we supply this little rod. One lead goes into the bottom of this. The other one's going to go down into either one of these down here. This will go to 20 mega ohms. And then the patient's going to hold one end of this, and then they'll have the wrist strap on. With the wrist strap on, and they're going to hold this. And basically all you're looking for is a reading on there. As soon as you see numbers start going on there, you know the patient's grounded.
When do we need to be concerned?
With this one, when you want to be concerned with the cord itself, you can test these cords. On that same setting, you just take either one of these leads and put it on either end, and under one mega ohm. So anything on the left side of that that decimal point is when it's time to start thinking about changing the cord. It should stay under 1, even at 1.
Okay, so what about these, when you're testing the patient, is there any point when those numbers go up that we should be concerned?
No, as soon as you get a reading on there, you know there's continuity and resistance in this line. But testing the cord itself, the best way to do it, like I said, is to put one lead on either end and make sure that that's below. And these cords, after a while, you're going to get a little bit more resistance in them, and you'll have to change them out.
No, we have extras.
There's one here, so you've got 2. We can supply more.
2 for each chamber then?
I believe so.
Okay.
And it's all in that box of goodies over there. But that's something that could be checked every now and then. Again, that's a policy thing.
What do we end up doing with the fluorescent light issue?
Those had
Jim
to be
explained it to me. You can turn them off. I'll have to have him explain it again.
We have to turn them off, don't.
Turn them off during dive. They did adjust them.
During the dive or before the dive?
I think during it, just the ones that.
Just the ones that are
that's
above it.
fine.
So,
Yeah.
so during the dive you can, so there's no static.
Yeah. Also the lights will put a glare on here, and they're not going to be able to see the TV as well.
All right.
And any kind of direct light on these acrylic cylinders for a long periods of time isn't good. So you want to keep these blinds closed as often as you can. Any direct UV getting on these windows can cause some cosmetic blemishes and things like that. While we're into that, actually.
Yeah, cleaning the. Yeah.
Right. So when it comes to cleaning the acrylic or polishing the acrylic, we've got Secrets has a list of approved, I guess, cleaning agents that you can use. I don't have the list itself with me, but I can get it to you. But as far as scratches or anything like that, a scratch gets in your acrylic, it's time to at least document it or let us know when you can run your fingernail on it and it catches your fingernail. For it to even be looked at, that's usually about the depth that it needs to be. So we're talking about, I guess, the depth of about 2 business cards stacked on top of each other. That's when we have to start looking at to polish it out. Whether we offer a polishing kit. I recommend that you get some kind of training on that though. I'm not sure if there's something they would send us out here for, but I know there are classes and stuff for polishing hyperbaric acrylics. But like I said, it's not scratches or scuffs. Like I said, unless it's deep enough to catch your fingernail, it's just going to be a cosmetic issue. The other thing to look out for is crazing, which could be caused by you know, UV lights or, somebody using some kind of cleaning agent on here that's not approved. Any kind of thing, something with alcohol in it, you don't want anywhere close to this. And crazing basically just looks like a bunch of tiny little scratches or cracks below the surface, almost like a crystallized look. And typically you'll see it in spots, or if somebody had wiped something with alcohol in it across, you'll see the entire white in crazing. And crazing is just a surface phenomenon. It's strictly cosmetic. There's no structural significance to it unless it starts getting huge and starts growing throughout the chamber. But you'll know it when you see it. Let's crank this thing on then, I guess.
What about cleaning the inside and things like that?
The inside, like I said, we have that list of approved things.